Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are reacting Fernando Alonso raging. And we're gonna hear some of the best lines that you guys might even heard about Alonso. Let's not waste any time, let's get right to it.
No more radio for the rest of the race. The engine was going much slower than before. Amazing.
So if you don't know who's Fernando Alonso, grab a book and start reading the history of Formula 1. Alonso is the GOAT, let's say in terms of, he has won 2 World Championships and he has been driving tractors. Let's say he drove in a McLaren, not the McLaren that you might know after winning the Hungarian Grand Prix and winning the championship. No, the McLaren that you're seeing right now is just the red flaming Cheetos that you're seeing there. So he was driving a Cheeto. And later he went to Ferrari. Well, he did some years, but until in 2014, they did the best thing. So, you know, in Formula 1, you have oversteer and understeer. And can I say something? Those are big no-nos, so better not recommended. You know what Ferrari did? They put these two things together. So the car was sliding everywhere. And yeah, Alonso was raging. So yeah, it was kind of that. So later he went to Alpine, rages a lot, and now he's in Aston Martin. Yeah. Oh, well, let's continue the video.
Try 3 times, please, Fernando.
I try already, so try yourself.
Fernando Alonso is off the track and out of the race, and that is another mechanical DNF for Fernando Alonso this season. Now he's parked the car in the runoff area.
Engine.
Yeah, copy it. Sorry, no worries for that.
Why you can start the qualifying with the low battery? How is possible? How? Mate, I have no brakes, no tires. We are out of the points. We try to do whatever, but I don't care too much.
So if I was in this situation, I will actually retire, box to retire. Because no brakes, no tires, out of the points. Just retire, mate, just retire. There's no point.
At the end, you looked quite upset with Petrov when you slowed down alongside him. Is that how you feel? Do you feel he was in the way?
Well, I tried to pass him once, and he protected like last lap in the last race in the championship, fighting both for the championship. So it was very aggressive, but you know, it's the way it is.
The car park should have sorted itself out by the time Alonso rises over this crest and then doesn't see.
We're going to go in about 5 seconds.
I don't think we make it.
Okay, go ahead of them then. Go on. Go.
6 cars in the way, all trying to get a gap, but he is going to get a little bit of traffic, and he's been held up of Sebastian Vettel, who was starting his last lap, and I think the stewards are going to have a look at that.
What the I cannot believe it.
You need a mate.
Oh my god.
Why did you not tell me about Alonso?
So, this is not Sebastian Vettel's fault. It's his engineer who didn't warn him about Alonso in a fast lap. Now, could it be the decisive lap to get out in Q2, which at the end he fails and he arrives in P14. So, of course, Fernando Alonso rages because he cannot believe that this happened. And of course, Sebastian Vettel says, why didn't you warn me about Alonso going 300 kilometers per hour? And well, you know, Aston Martin is an Aston Martin, so we can forgive him, right?
Yeah, I know.
I did say. Okay.
Fernando, do you think we should do a new set of inters or wets? New inters or wets?
I think we should go to the garage. I don't know, mate. Put whatever tire you want. You know, the last sector is impossible, so even if you put a rocket ship, we will be 11th.
Alongside him, Esteban Ocon wants to dive down.
So, can I say, the era when Fernando Alonso joined come back to Renault, No, actually, come back to Alpine, aka Reynolds. And so Ocon is literally Daniel Kvyat. He was trying to murder him. So every time Alonso tried to overtake him, Ocon will try to murder him. That's not happened once, it happened a lot of races. But then when he went to Aston Martin, the same thing practically happened with Stroll. Stroll tried to kill Alonso for no reason. Anyways, let's get back to the video.
On the inside here, Fernando Alonso's waiting. Esteban Ocon on the inside of his teammate. Forces Fernando Alonso wide, they make contact. The two Alpines but managed to keep going.
Yeah, we know Fernando.
So for newbies that you don't know what is even a hard compound, so this is actually kind of dangerous. If you might be asking, yeah, but it's not that super dangerous because you just lose control, you can say, yeah, but keep in mind that you're going 300 kilometers per hour, and if you lose control, you're gonna react fast. For example, I crashed in the go-kart, but at least I survived because I expected that. This guy is lucky that he has the reaction time of a mosquito. If you don't know what the reaction time of a mosquito, it's really fast. That's why when you try to hit it, or a fly, usually flies, they just fly away even before you move your hand. So yeah, I hope you get this information correctly, because this is kind of dangerous.
He's not been too impressed with Esteban Ocon's driving from time to time.
Thanks to
Away we go, and it's a decent reaction from George Russell and also from Carlos Sainz, who covers over his teammate Charles Leclerc, and that could give Lando Norris a bit of a movement as he tries to get down the inside. Russell ahead.
Never in my life I saw a defense like Esteban today.
So let's say, even this is dangerous for newbies that don't know even when to use a hard compound, a soft and a medium compound. That's kind of dangerous because if you're in the first corner, there's usually traffic trying to overtake you in the first corner. You need to know when the first positioner brakes, because if you don't, you'll turn into a pancake. You will see Ayrton Senna in heaven. Let's say like this, because there's a lot of traffic. So if Esteban Ocon braked earlier in the corner, well, luckily he didn't. Everyone survived, luckily. Fernando Alonso will be pancaked. Luckily, neither of those happened, so that's great. And yeah, this is a valid crash out from Fernando Alonso.
Never. On the wall, 10-2, and now 10-6. Never.
Also, this is kind of dangerous, because forcing. Luckily, there was no gravel or grass, it's cement. That's better, because if your teammate pushes you to the gravel, you lose control and you might spin and crash in the wall. Luckily, it was cement, so that's good.
Guys, let's stay focused. Yeah, but we are in the race because of me, guys.
Contact with your teammates never a good thing. Have you spoken to him at all?
No, not really. I don't need. I mean, it's one more race and then it's over finally. So.
Alonso making his way through. Ocon is on a push lap and needs it. And a blue Alpine just clatters into the sun.
I just realized Ocon is really. Oh my god! First we tried to kill him as a teammate. Now we try to kill him as a rival. Is that Pierre Gasly? Wait, no, is that Pierre Gasly or Esteban Ocon?
Finally, so.
Wait.
Alonso making his way through. Ocon is on a push lap and needs it.
Yeah.
And a blue Alpine just clatters into.
Yeah. So yeah, at the end I think it's kind of. Luckily, Alonso survived, so he didn't die in the sense of the car. So that's great. At least that's good.
Decided it. Extraordinary stuff. So unusual.
Okay, mate, you okay?
idiot, Fernando.
You okay?
It's Fernando's fault. You were literally crashed against him, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, mate.
Was shaking even because they were so excited.
You're happy now? Happy nothing else?
That's a joke.
They fight in the free practice.
You were on a flying lap and Ocon didn't get out of it.
Yeah, copy. But the free practice is the moment, so it's good.
How's the balance?
I don't know.
Stop. And the other William Stroll is just leaving the pit lane now.
No more radio for the rest of the race.
Or was the right rear not attached? Right rear wasn't attached.
No, he was revving it away.
He was revving it, and they had to sort of bounce it off the jag to get it going.
We must save fuel, we must target zero.
I don't want.
We're going to have big problems later if we don't.
Already I have big problems now.
Yeah.
Driving with diesel, looking like amateur.
If you're wondering, this is not the era where Ferrari combined oversteer and understeer together. So yeah, just if you're wondering.
I race and then I concentrated the fuel.
Hamilton 3.5.
Okay, I don't want to know. I don't want any more radio all the race, please.
No problem, mate, no problem.
And there's the two Aston Martins squabbling, and behind Fernando Alonso, it's his old teammate Lewis Hamilton. Here comes Hamilton into the Lecombe chicane, and they make contact! Hamilton rises up into the air, he's made contact with Fernando Alonso.
Stop.
If you're wondering whose fault is that, it's kind of Fernando Alonso, but it's also kind of Lewis, because the corner was Fernando's corner. Well, I don't know, wait, let's check the replay.
Hamilton, here comes Hamilton into the Lecombe chicane, and they make contact!
Yeah, if you see the steering wheel, I think, yeah, it's his corner. Actually, I think it's Alonso's fault, because it's Hamilton's corner. But maybe it's also, but no, it's Alonso's fault. No, it's Alonso's corner, because they haven't done the. Actually, I'm concerned now. I'll think of that.
Hamilton rises up into the air, he's made contact with Fernando Alonso.
Stop.
Hamilton is out of this race.
Yeah, what an idiot, closing the door from the outside. I mean, we had a mega start, but this guy only knows how to drive a starting first.
Getting through there as well. Hamilton
This is the famous iconic line. You need to listen to this.
further down the field, and look, Nico Rosberg for the second time this race is forcing someone wide.
And he's got to now leave him a car's width on the outside, which he did. But it's fairly aggressive stuff again from Nico Rosberg.
If you didn't heard, this is what he said. He was complaining, so he said, "Okay, mate, you kind of push me off. All the time you have to leave the space. It is unbelievable, okay?"
He's saying you've got to leave me a space on both sides of the racetrack. It's not what the regulation says, I understand it.
Fernando made it pretty clear. He said you have to leave it the space. All the time you have to leave it the space.
Yes. Yes. Can't get past him as Marcus Ericsson now on Fernando Alonso makes that two cars passing Alonso in 2 laps at the same corner.
I think both of this race like a GP2. This is very positive.
They're still doing that next year at this time. There is no way Alonso will be doing 3 years of tolerating that. He'd rather go to Le Mans or something. I mean, it's just so frustrating for him.
Now Verstappen going to start to overhaul him a little bit. This time he is a lot closer, and this time he's going to go for it into turn 1. Verstappen!
If you're wondering, this is Verstappen, not Verstappen this era. So if Verstappen overtakes Alonso, it'll be normal. But Verstappen this time was still in a Toro Rosso, aka Racing Bull. So it's kind of embarrassing being overtaken by a 17 years old. He's not an adult when he was driving. He got a super license before even having driver's license. So yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the video now. I'm gonna do another video. So I hope you like this video, and stay tuned for part 2. Let's go, baby.